It is clear that William Samuel Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, cannot stop Rigathi Gachagua. And Rigathi Gachagua cannot forget the 17th of October on Thursday, 2024, the day when the Senate impeached him. It is the same day when Rigathi Gachagua was admitted in Karen Hospital. While he was fighting for his life, the Senate was on with the proceeding of impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. And indeed, they impeached him. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fearless YouTube channel, the home for politics. We are there for you, you are there for us. The channel always belongs to you. And thanks to everybody who has taken his or her time to give support to this channel. And you can continue giving support to this channel by subscribing and watching the videos of this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, Kithure Kindiki was reinstalled as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Then after that, after 3 days, Rigathi Gachagua was released from Karen Hospital. While he was addressing to the public, we saw tears rolling down his eyes. This was the day when the government of Kenya was very happy because they have done their best to remove Rigathi Gachagua from power. Then after that, the government of Kenya did not stop there. They followed back Rigathi Gachagua and they started threatening him by even sending goons to attack him where he had any rally. Ladies and gentlemen, after Rigathi Gachagua had gone home, he did his best by asking the people of Mount Kenya for forgiveness. And indeed, the people of Mount Kenya forgave him. Then from there, Rigathi Gachagua went on to form a party called DCP. As he was doing that, the government of Kenya was pronouncing Rigathi Gachagua as being the tribalist politicians. Why? Because he was sticking himself to the mountain people. Ladies and gentlemen, after the formation of the DCP party, Rigathi Gachagua had united with the opposition leaders, whereby they came together. They want to form a coalition which they will fight for the president come 2027. Then from there, of recent, we saw the government of Kenya wants to arrest Rigathi Gachagua because of the steps and improvements of Rigathi Gachagua is trying to make. Then, of recent, Rigathi Gachagua was in Ukambani, whereby he was with Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, and other opposition leaders. In Ukambani, we saw the speech of Rigathi Gachagua, whereby he called the people of Ukambani cousins. The government of Kenya was not very happy with it, and they tried to intercede with the name cousins. Then from there, after they had finished the rally in Ukambani, they have a rally in Mombasa. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Rigathi Gachagua is telling the people of Mombasa they are cousins. Why? Before we move on, let's listen to Rigathi Gachagua telling the people of Mombasa they are cousins.
Mimi nataka kuuliza nyinyi watu ya Taita Taveta. Si mnajua mimi nimekuja hapa, nimetumwa na watu ya mlima kutafuta cousins wangu. Makuzo, si ndio? Makuzo mko. Makuzo mko. Sisi na Wakamba, Wataita, Wataveta, Mijikenda, we are one family. Sisi ni cousins. Na mimi nataka kuambia hii watu ya Kasongo. Niliona mkipiga kelele ati mimi nashikana na Kalonzo. Hata mambo ya familia mnataka kuingilia. Mtu akiongea na kasini yake iko makosa. Wewe William Ruto, keep off family matters. Wacha wewe. Usiingilie familia. Wewe umeharibu Kenya. Umeiba kila kitu. Umepiganisha kila mtu. Sasa unataka kuingilia mambo ya familia. Makasini wakae pamoja, wasikae pamoja. Makuzo wakae pamoja, wasikae pamoja. Watembee pamoja, wasitembee. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Hi Makuzo. Hi cousins. Nisalimie makasini wengine kule. And the journey of cousins. The family of people who are like-minded.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rigathi Gachagua telling the people of Mombasa at Foi that they are cousins. But there is one thing we should know, that when Rigathi Gachagua had impeachment, his security team was taken away and the guards were taken away. Also, Rigathi Gachagua impeachment was because of he was standing or defending the people of Mount Kenya, whereby William Samoei Ruto had realized that Rigathi Gachagua is making inroads to be the kingpin of Mount Kenya. Then from there we saw William Ruto telling us that the reason why Rigathi Gachagua has been impeached is because he demanded 10 billion shillings from the government. And the second thing he said was that he was fighting the minor political leaders of UDA. Ladies and gentlemen, the real thing which made Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached by William Samoei Ruto is because Rigathi Gachagua has started moves of making himself the kingpin of Mount Kenya. Now, why is Rigathi Gachagua calling the people of Mombasa in Foi as cousins? And why is Rigathi Gachagua, or why Rigathi Gachagua called the people of Ukambani as cousins? I have three things which indicates or which gives out reasons why Rigathi Gachagua is calling the people of Mombasa at Foi as cousins. The first thing is Rigathi Gachagua is dealing with the tag of tribal leader. Rigathi Gachagua is dealing with the tag of a tribal leader. This is where the government of Kenya has tried itself to group Rigathi Gachagua as a tribalist leader, whereby he is seen as a leader of Mount Kenya, and then he is not capable of being a leader for the whole nation. Now Rigathi Gachagua, after he has organized his own people out Mount Kenya, now is out to make sure that he has killed that tag of a tribalist leader. Number two is the branding tactic. Why am I saying the branding tactic? For long, we have seen Rigathi Gachagua being in Mount Kenya, trying to group his own people. Now, he is moving out. He wants to resonate well with the people of other regions. That is, his new way of rebranding himself. He wants to know the people, and the people want to know him. Because by now, we know that the way Rigathi Gachagua is messaging his information to the people is resonating so well. The third thing is Rigathi Gachagua is breeding with the other people. We understand that Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, and the only problem which he has is William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto being the problem of Rigathi Gachagua is not the problem to Rigathi Gachagua himself. He is also the problem to the people of Kenya. Now he is pleading to the people of Kenya by telling them that, look here, here is the problem, and this problem is the one which impeached me. This problem is the one which has brought up problems to you people. For example, while in Foy, Rigathi Gachagua told the people that William Samoei Ruto has tampered with the education system, whereby Mwai Kibaki had brought a free primary and secondary education, but William Samoei Ruto, he wants Kenyans to pay for their children for school fees. The second thing he said was about the issues of health, where SHA is not working. The third thing which he said is the issues of land, whereby William Samoei Ruto is grabbing lands, taking lands from the people whom he is leading. The fourth thing he said, transport is not working with the transport system of Kenya. And then he said the issue of debt, whereby he mentioned the Gen Z. We understand that last year, June, we had a protest whereby a lot of young people were killed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen briefly on Rigathi Gachagua on the issues which he is accusing William Samoei Ruto.
Haya kidogo Jenzi peace. Jenzi mko? Huyu Kasongo aliwa Jenzi ya kuua. Ni muuaji si muuaji. Nyinyi watu ya Taita Taveta, mnaweza pigia kura mtu wako na damu ya Jenzi? Jenzi power. Jenzi power. Unajua huyu Kasongo alikuwa anakataza mimi kuja hapa Taita Taveta. Anasema ati mimi ni mkabila.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rigathi Gachagua. Till next time, this is Tefira's channel. Thank you.